In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. I'm putting 10 minutes on the clock. As always, I will extend as necessary, though, with so many seeds flying out of the game, who knows if that's going to be as necessary.
On the block, super excited.
I'll bring it. I stay on bring it.
TBH, I don't know what's going on. I want to say I have the votes, but I am trusting certain people less and less, especially by the name of Christian Gary. And there are not that many voters. I don't remember how many banked votes were floating around, but I think I have enough to keep me. So we'll see. And now I have 2 seeds to use as bargains, which I will do, apparently. If I go to the final, it will be with no seeds.
What? Are you close to Meredith? I like Meredith.
I like Meredith.
But
I wouldn't say I'm close to her. We've had nothing but positive reactions, like positive conversations, and I've never lied to her. Like I told her straight up when I voted for her that I voted for her. So
Yeah.
no, I like how she's.
What's your thoughts on the noms? Like,
I don't necessarily want to make waves.
I don't either.
I don't
And I
necessarily.
like them both
I like them both. I would vote Brandon over
to keep. Yeah.
over Meredith.
Yeah.
Personally.
I feel like that's
I
everybody.
have a better.
So
like,
he has the votes to stay no matter what I do.
essentially, yes. I don't know. I feel like Meredith's had this target on her back the entire time as a shield, and I feel like it's just, it needs its time.
Yeah.
You know, love you, Meredith. I'm sorry. You're wonderful.
What's our plan moving forward with this? Like,
I'm
okay, so
chilling right now. I don't know. I'm
chilling?
playing game by game.
so it's me, you, Drake, Bryce, Brandon, Claire moving forward. No Meredith.
Yeah. I can tell you this right now. I'm about to go buy a green thumb.
What does that do?
I can replace somebody in the greenhouse. If I get it, which I'm gonna get it. I think I have the most seeds in the house at the moment. And I kind of want to flush that out the way. And I want to use it next round before Daisy changes.
Quick note, the green thumb can only be played immediately after a greenhouse challenge.
I am going to be buying green thumb
Okay.
for 4 seeds.
Lainey has bid 4 on the green thumb.
What's our plan moving forward? How do we get? I don't think anyone needs Claire at the end now. No one does. She used Venus Flytrap. She survived the demise of her whole alliance.
I think Claire doesn't win.
But why?
I don't think Claire wins. I don't think she had good jury management. I don't. I think she's burned bridges with John, and
I think John respects her.
I don't know. I don't see her winning.
Bryce,
No.
I hope you're right.
I don't.
Lady has been 4 on the green thumb.
Okay. I really don't see her winning.
Who
Honestly.
do you see winning? Brandon? Me or you?
I think the 3 of us are sitting pretty.
Me, you,
Brandon.
Brandon? Dude, I don't know about the Claire thing. She has so much respect. She's loved by everybody, and she's still in the game. And she got a Venus flytrap. She survived it. She got someone out.
Yeah, but that Venus flytrap was backed. So I don't
But
think...
she used it.
Huh. Yeah, but that's only part of it.
I'm assuming by the sound of your clinking, you got John's coins.
I did. It's only 2 though.
It's only 2. How?
He had spent a bunch of his to save himself when he had been up, and then he had given 1 to Drake for of thing.
Me getting John out was not an attack on you.
I completely understand.
It
It's not a
was,
problem.
I believe that,
Yeah.
I'm believing that John was the ringleader of that whole thing.
It wasn't. It was Drake.
Okay.
100%. I think John was the first person to agree. And I was saying, last resort, I don't want to do it. And then Drake was trying to get everyone's to like no points. And I don't know if that was deliberate or if he was just trying to get enough. But he was saying like, oh, like Lainey has 2, John has 2, Christian has 2, Meredith has 2. And I was trying to get us all to give up both. And I was like, why don't we each give 1 and you have enough? And it all works out. And so I think he was trying to like stop people, and I don't know how tricky he was being, but he was definitely the collector, he was the initiator, he was the one who suggested it. I think John was the first to agree, but he was not the ringleader, in my opinion, in my perspective of that event. And then I gave 1 because I felt like we did not have a choice in that situation, and I'm fairly certain you were dishonest with me about how many seats you had, because you told me you only had 5 or 4.
I had miscounted. I truly am not aware of how I got to 7,
Yeah,
but Drake was still walking around saying I had almost 10 and I didn't.
exactly. Yeah, and so I was believing that because
whenever-
Christian had said he saw
Because
it.
when the whole Venus flytrap thing happened, and I went to recount, I was like, oh shit, I'm 7.
Yeah, and Christian.
That
said
was not
he-
a deliberate lie.
which is totally fair.
Because I counted them out in front of you.
Yeah, you did, and that made sense to me. And so I told them like, oh, Claire said she doesn't have 8, and then Christian said I saw it last round when I gave her mine, so I can confirm she has more than that. And so I was like, well, I don't know. So I gave 1 to that initiative, and then after that, I put my other one in my hand, and I pretended my cup was empty. And so when it was 13 to 12, and they're like, oh, let's make it a tie, I pretended like there was nothing I could do. And I lied to Drake about it because it was not a sure thing, and I trust you more than him because I think he was playing a hard game in that round. I think he was trying to trick people out of.
I don't even understand
More
how it
seeds.
fucking happened. I just
Me
know all
either.
of a sudden I was about to go out and I saved my ass.
Yeah. No, and I think you played it completely correctly. I think he was taking things people said out of proportion or making it up because, like, I never said you were going after his game.
How are we? Are we okay?
I don't know what to believe from anyone because now I'm hearing from Drake that you went to him and said
Did he uproot?
and said that you gave away that I was, because I was telling you when I had 5 seeds so that I wasn't a threat and you gave me away.
I thought that was common knowledge. I didn't know you were telling people that. I didn't.
Okay, but Meredith said you told that whole group.
Okay, well, no, I told Meredith. And then it evolved. I told Meredith. I think I told Meredith, I told Bryce. That's it. What do you have?
Drake gave me half of his seeds as an apology, so I have 3.
Okay.
If he was being honest about it.
Right. Okay.
Here's the thing, I have walls up with everybody except literally
I know.
Bryce because he gave me like 7 seeds.
I know. And I gave you what I had,
I know.
but
But I'm also hearing all this stuff.
yeah, I know.
So if you'd like to do something,
I know.
To earn my trust.
I feel like I've tried to earn your trust all game, Claire, and like.
and you keep gaining it back and then I keep hearing bullshit.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What I told her they had 8 seeds. I'm sorry. I wasn't really thinking. I was like, oh, she has 8 seeds.
I'm not against you right now. I'm just kind of fed up that I keep hearing this shit of you doing things that directly result in bad stuff for me.
Okay.
Not
Right.
against you,
I get it.
fed up.
I get it. Okay. I get it.
So, are you gonna take yourself off?
I would like to try, and I don't know where that leaves you.
I don't know either, but
Tell you what.
I am I'm growing weary of Christian at this time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he is really wheeling and dealing his way through every single like person that does not feel loyal. And it's kind of been like that the whole game, but I feel like there's a power move possible. So that's why I didn't know if that was something in the works that was going to happen.
Yeah, he hasn't told me anything. I think he thinks this is different because he hasn't said the words final two to anyone.
Right.
That it's not actually backstabbing, or it's not, I haven't promised you anything.
Yeah, and
so.
he hasn't,
No.
and it's giving
But the
vibes.
implication,
But
yeah.
I don't know what Bryce is thinking, legit. Like, I don't know. So I don't know who he would replace you with.
Right.
So I don't know. I just wanted to see if that was.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only play I have
Yeah.
because I don't think I have the votes against you.
I don't have the coins against you.
Yeah,
So,
so it's sort of a,
oh,
it's
they're
a
not
stalemate.
coins. What are they?
Seeds. I've been
There we
calling
go.
coins all day.
Seeds, Margaret. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I mean, and
also Lainey just got the thumb.
yeah, for next round.
Yeah.
Which just means you can control one person who's in the greenhouse,
Right.
which is weird.
Yeah, like,
Uproot.
Thank you. Meredith has been 3 on Uproot. Our current standings: Meredith has 3 on Uproot. Lainey has 4 on Green Thumb.
If I pull the trigger on Christian,
It's gonna explode.
who else do I get?
It would have to be Lainey.
Should I pull the trigger on that?
What does Claire think?
Claire wants to know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just.
But I don't want that to fuck me over.
Well, I mean, you'll be gone.
Will he?
I don't know. Maybe not. That's the thing. I don't know. Because where are the votes?
The vote would be Lainey, Meredith.
It would be Lainey, Meredith, and Claire.
Yeah, Claire. It'd be those 3.
So, I mean, if you think you have it with that,
I don't know. That's the thing.
yeah.
Would you like? Because I do not know if I don't want to burn that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know if he's on. Because he will come down like hellfire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, immediately. The question now is, like, what is the other option? And how do you feel about that?
I don't want to. That would be the safe move. I know, yeah, like I said.
I mean, it's gonna then, like, put you in the light of, like, someone who would make a big move.
Do you want help or no?
What do you mean?
With uprooting? Like, do you just not want to?
I feel like I have the votes, and I don't want to ask him for your seeds right now.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know who Bryce is going to put out, and it might be Christian.
I think so too.
And if he does, that's
have
going
you seen my classroom?
to rain hell.
Let me show you my
Yeah.
classroom. Alex.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to be that person that doesn't make the move when we have an option to. But if I make it, I don't know if we have the votes to get Christian out. I don't know how Lainey, which way she goes, and I feel like maybe Christian could sway her, and Meredith is a fucking wild card. So my best bet, I think, and he will come down like hellfire.
So what do you want to do?
I think my best bet is Lainey, and I hate to do that, but I think that's my best bet for her on moving forward.
Okay. The decision's up to you.
How do you feel about that? I wanted to talk to I talked to Brandon too.
Christian's actively making me mad, and Lainey is not, but I understand what you're saying. Because I also don't know if we'd have the votes to get Christian
That's
out right
what I'm
now.
saying.
I have my banked vote,
I have a banked vote too.
but you can't vote. But you can use your banked vote. Yeah.
But it scares me. It scares me
Okay.
because he will come down like hard, you know. I think that's what I have to do.
I think it's fair, because then also we still have 3 of us looking out for you in the next challenge that you can't play in.
Yeah. Plus, I think that keeps me in Christian's good graces for the next challenge too.
Yeah.
I think my hand has been forced
Oh God.
with Meredith putting up or doing the uproot.
You nominated me?
I think so.
Are you serious?
Yes, I know, and I really don't want to.
Wait, who are the other options?
Claire and Christian. And I don't think the votes are there to get Christian out.
So who would be against me?
Raymond.
Would I stay?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I know. I'm so sorry. I really, but I wanted to let you
And,
know.
like, But you,
I know.
It's like I purposefully didn't go for a power because I thought I would be
know.
safe with you.
I know.
I'm not mad because like it's a game. It is what it is. But like,
No, that was that.
if you could vouch for me as much as possible, I would love that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just pissed because I literally gave you this.
No, I know.
Because I was gonna take Rose because I didn't want to give somebody a seed.
I know.
And I said, if you don't nom me,
I know.
then you're not me.
I know.
So-
And if ultimately if it gets to the end and that is I lose your jury vote and that I understand.
You probably would.
I know. I understand.
I'm gonna let you know.
No,
Just
I
because
understand.
like that, like I'm like kind of
Yeah,
pissed right now.
I know. I know.
Um,
And I do not blame you. For
And I
that.
get that your hand's forced, but you do have 2 other options
Yeah.
that did not make a deal with you. So I implore you to rethink your decision, but I understand if you don't.
Yeah.
But if you don't, I like not expect you to help me, but like I would really appreciate if you helped
Yeah,
me, especially because I gave you that.
Yes. Yes.
Because I got first place in that comp.
Yes.
You did not.
Yes.
Okay. I implore you to change your decision and nom somebody who has not been nommed
Yeah.
at all in this entire game.
Right.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
I've been nommed and I made a deal with you.
I know.
And that's where I'm at with that.
I know.
So think about it. You do you.
I will.
What's going on?
I think this is the first person I've actively like pissed off this game. I've been really good about my social game. And that's the first person that I think I've screwed over. But someone was going to get screwed over either way, whether it was someone in my alliance or it was Lainey. And at this point, I think it's better that it's Lainey. And that's just how it's going to have to go. And if I'm going to lose a jury vote either way, regardless, I think.
Alright players, it is time to conclude the auction. What are the current state of the bid?
Okay, so currently Meredith has 3 on Uproot and Lainey has 4 on the Green Thumb.
Does anyone have any objections to this? Want to change anything? So Lainey, come get your green thumb.
Thank you.
And I appreciate that. And Meredith, here's your up.
Thanks for coming to the store.
Thank you, auction. Alright, so our 2 nominees are Brandon and Meredith, correct? Meredith, what would you like to do with your uproot?
Uproot myself.
Alright, Meredith has uprooted herself and is safe from banishment. Who nominated Meredith?
I did.
Okay, who are you going to nominate?
So this is the worst, possible scenario. I'm gonna have to backstab somebody, and it's not what I want to do or how I thought I was gonna come in and play this game at all. But at this point, I have literally no options. Lainey, I'm so sorry.
Honey, I gave you your power. I understand, but I
I
gave
know.
you your power. I had the power to take it away from you and possibly do this to you, and you're gonna. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna stop talking.
Alright, Lainey and Brandon are the final nominees. Prepare for banishment.
I'll give you my seats though.
I'll give you my seats
Okay.
because nobody else deserves them.
And
It's fine.
I mean, I have 2, which is
I have
not a
3.
ton. Okay, well,
So
all right.
cool. I'm very upset.
I know.
I feel very betrayed because I literally told them I was like, I will give you the power
I know.
if you keep me safe.
Yeah.
And Bryce went back on his thing. No, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, and it was like, if Meredith takes herself off, who is the replacement? And
Mm-hmm.
and I and I love Christian. I keep saying this. I think
I wanted him to be the replacement. He hasn't been up.
he.
He has not been on the block this entire time. He's not been on the block.
Yeah.
I love Christian, don't get me wrong, but he has not been on the block.
Illy, so much. But you're
So much,
it's
so
coming
much.
next. It's.
Ew.
So I was kind of surprised, and I know he was at least thinking about it.
But
So-
I literally told him, I was like, there are other people that have not been nominated. Why are you going back on your promise to me when you have 2 other options
I know.
that have not been nominated? Neither of them have been nominated.
Who's the other one?
Claire.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The only time she was ever in trouble was that freaking fly trap round.
Which was traumatic. But
Like,
I understand. No, I know.
I'm just like, why did you not? I don't know.
I
It
know.
sucks. And I
It
love
sucks.
Brandon. And not your Brandon. I love Bryce. But
It's
like,
not
I mean, I love you too. You're
Yeah.
wonderful. I literally, you walked in. I was like, who's the cute guy with the glasses? I like him. And that's you. Hello, you're the cute guy with the
I'm
glasses.
into that. I said I just want to win Miss Congeniality.
I want to win class clown.
Yeah, I'm just here
I've been
for the
making
show.
stupid faces and stupid jokes and doing some stupid shit all day.
Amazing.
I hope I get to class clown. That's all I ask.
Well, we'll
most
see what
chaotic, at
happens.
least.
I have no,
But like I said,
but I will give you my seats.
and I will give you my seats.
Both. Works.
Yeah. She's so right. She gave me this power, and I turn around and use it to backstab her.
I mean, sometimes that's how this game goes.
I don't think you had a clean option.
There wasn't a clean option. Like, I had a clean option because I straight up went to Christian and told him my situation. I told him, like, hey, if Brandon pulls himself off, based on what I've made because of what happened with Claire, the only thing I have in this game right now is my word.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stick to that. You're the only one I haven't promised I wouldn't put up. So,
Yeah.
if it came down to it, Christian knew he was going up for me.
No, it's dumb, but that's how these games are played.
And when we get down to it, like, it's rough right now.
Yeah. I told her, and I'm happy. I'm not happy with this decision at all, but I'm happy with the fact that I at least was able to warn her
Yeah.
that it was coming, and I didn't just stand up there and was like, "You're going up." But there was no getting out of that without something like that happen, and I feel like she would be the most contained situation out of every.
She also
scenario.
has the power that guarantees her a spot in the final 5.
Exactly.
What she can't use if she's gone.
Exactly. Which I'm not going to say I didn't take into consideration
Right.
at all. Yes, of course.
You've been fed, right?
Yes,
Okay. Would you consider using it in my favor?
I would consider that.
Okay. All is forgiven if you use the big code on me.
I would.
That's all I'm gonna say, because I understand your position. I know you were kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. However, it does make me very irritated that I gave up power and I
know.
gave up safety
I know.
for this.
I know.
Because I don't think this is fair.
I agree. It's not fair. I completely agree.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would love if you could possibly
Yes.
consider using
I
it.
would definitely will.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I definitely will.
Thank you.
Um,
That's really all I have to say. I'm not mad at you. Like I might look mad, but it's just because I'm like on like
The emotion
adrenaline
hits you.
mode.
Yeah.
When me and Claire had our conversation a few rounds ago, I was literally
Like I'm about to
tears.
cry. Like
I
I'm so
was
upset I'm
crying.
about to cry. But not gonna cry.
This
It's fine.
game gets to you in ways that
Yeah.
you don't expect.
I would just, I would really genuinely appreciate that.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'll think about it for sure, heavily.
Are you gonna think about it?
No, I am gonna think about it. I think it would be for her to say all's forgiven and me to pass up on an offer like that. That is not. That would be. It would be naive of me to not think about that.
Just playing devil's advocate, you do have to take into consideration what she's holding.
100%.
Because you have to ask yourself the question, do you want to sit next to her in the final 5?
Right.
You and I talked about maybe him doing Christian.
Yeah.
But in a way, I'm kind of glad he didn't because the truth is no one knows the truth about Christian. So I would feel like really shitty if it would have been. And I know Lainey's pissed and this sucks. And I hope I still have the votes, I think. But I'm really not 100% sure. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you still have the votes because you guys have blocked votes from earlier.
Well, I don't know what you're. I mean, I don't know. I want to talk to
I
them
honestly
too,
hadn't
but
thought of it until now.
I didn't
was
realize it was
mostly
only
focused
3.
on getting off
Of
the,
course, right.
the situation before. I hadn't gotten this far, but
Yeah.
because honestly, I don't know out of like those two situations which I trust more. Because right now it's basically a choice between you and Bryce and Lainey and Drake, being pods of 2 that I'm not part of either way. And so I don't really know where that leaves me. I'll probably talk to Christian and Claire and just see like what it is, because if it's down to the 3 of us, then like there are also blocked votes as well, because I believe you have and Christian might still have.
I don't have any.
You don't?
No, I never have any.
Okay.
I really don't.
I can't
Like I
remember.
don't know why I still have
Claire
this, but I
still-
don't.
Claire still has a blocked vote, I
Seems
believe.
blocked in?
Blocked vote? You
Y'all want to
still have?
chat?
I still have a banked vote. Yeah.
Banked vote.
I love Brandon, and I feel like I was talking to him more this game.
So you think you're gonna vote Lainey out?
Yeah. I feel she got screwed. What were y'all thinking? Did I have do I have a say in this?
Yeah. Me and Meredith neither said anything. The only thing Drake said to me, because I went to talk to Drake and Bryce, Drake said Lainey has a green thumb, which guarantees her final 5, which she can use if she's out.
Exactly. It's either split up Brandon and Bryce or split up Lainey and Drake.
The other thing to note is Brandon has no chips.
Yeah, he's got nothing, which is why I was able to uproot myself, because he couldn't fight me on it.
But Lainey doesn't trust Bryce anymore. So that keeps us squeaky clean if that does happen.
Yeah.
Just saying.
If we vote Lainey out?
No.
Oh, if we vote Brandon out.
And Lainey obviously doesn't trust Bryce anymore.
Right, but she still has Drake.
Right? Yeah. But it's 4 against 2.
Meredith's not really in.
Sure, assuming we're a 4.
Yeah,
I just
but,
don't
like,
know
I'm
where
just saying
I
if you're saying
stand.
that's a 2.
I know, I just don't know where I stand.
I'm just weighing options
No,
here.
I know.
Like I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, that's fair. I do think getting out the green thumb just means there's no guarantees going into the
Yeah.
5 and the daisy chain. So, I'm fine if it's Lainey, because honestly, either way, I don't think it makes a huge difference to me going forward, besides the green thumb, because then that's just one less guaranteed spot.
What's our path moving forward?
Guys, I didn't think I'd be here.
You're telling me.
What's our path moving forward?
The only people
Lainey
that have
knows.
actively come after me are Brandon and Bryce, and they know that. So they're easy scapegoats for me as I
And then
move
Claire
forward.
has them.
I think, yeah, they're working with Claire.
And so it would be 3 and 3 if we vote Lainey out.
Like if Claire doesn't think Brandon's going, then she doesn't use him.
Yeah, and then he just goes.
Yeah.
But then Claire still
But-
has those banked
Yeah, and
votes.
Claire doesn't save us. Claire doesn't trust us anymore.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Claire says she doesn't trust me. I don't know why she's talking to me. She said she doesn't trust me this whole game. Or like she'll say I don't trust you. You know, I'll like prove things to her that doesn't trust me, and she'll do the same thing over and over. Because other people tell her stuff that she believes. But like, here's the thing. Here's the final thing. It's Claire, Bryce, Brandon, and then it would be us if we get Lenny out.
Yeah,
It'd
and
be
that'd be
3-3.
us 3. And then whoever wins the next challenge kind of determines
Control.
the rest
But
of
then
the
if we
game.
keep Laney, she's on our side. It's 2-3.
Not necessarily. The problem is because of Claire's bank votes,
Right.
it doesn't matter how the votes fall. Even if it's just
Doesn't
Claire and Brandon,
Right.
one of us would still end up going home.
Oh, okay. So you want to just appease Claire?
I mean,
That's it.
I think getting rid of the green thumb means one spot is not guaranteed.
I feel like we're just like giving all the away to Claire at this point, and she's just gonna go to the end.
That's kind of the
Then we'll see
position
what
she put
happens.
herself in.
That
Like-
no,
Like, the
that's not
only
fair.
way
That's
is-
not fair to us.
Well, it falls to the challenge and then the daisy chain.
Yeah, we have the challenge in the daisy chain,
She-
but that's it.
She can lose a full on ally and lose a vote if we take Brandon out.
I don't think it's enough.
Okay, so this is my situation. Lainey approached me, told me if I used a banked vote on her, all would be forgiven, and she told me to consider it, and I told her I would.
Here's what I was about to bring to you. We have the last 2 banked votes in the game.
So true.
and we're about to get to final 5, we shouldn't use them both in the same round. We should split it up. Christian and Meredith are talking about getting Lainey out.
Really? Okay. I am considering using the bank to for Lainey, just for like me managing that relationship with her, because I screwed her over, you know. But if that in any way could potentially put Brandon in jeopardy, I won't do it.
It makes me uncomfortable because there's only 3 of us voting.
Right. Exactly.
So if you want, I will use my banked vote this round to keep Brandon, and you can use it next round, however we need to.
Yeah.
I need you to look at me,
Mhm.
and if I use my banked vote this round to keep Brandon,
I won't use mine. I'll use mine next round.
however we need it.
How we need it.
Okay.
You have my word.
Okay. I'm saying the worst case scenario right now is I use my banked vote and my vote for Brandon. They both vote to keep Lainey, we break a tie, Brandon stays.
Yeah. I don't want her out. No, by no means do I want her out.
No.
What she's thinking she's transferring. I don't know. She's apparently been throwing that around to everybody. Whatever.
She can say that to us.
Oh, my thing is,
I think that's just her
why are
bargaining
we
chip.
appeasing Claire on everything?
Hmm?
Why are we appeasing Claire on everything?
I don't see any of this as appeasing Claire.
She said she like is against me, but like we're Brandon's with her. Lainey's not.
Hi. Yeah, you can come join us.
Did you just say my name?
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah,
talking about
come join
joining
us.
people next round.
Yeah, we're just talking about what's going on next round. So the way it works is that it's you, Brandon, Claire, and then it would be us 3 if Lainey goes home.
And so it falls to the next challenge.
So then it just falls to the next challenge of how the rest of the game plays out. It might not be that way. That's just the way the lines look. So, yeah, I mean, and if, like I said, I don't want Lainey out. But her power this late.
Yeah.
So I guess we're all in unison that Lainey's going right now.
Yeah, with the power.
Cool.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a vote, but.
Yeah.
So this is me begging you for your vote to
So let's count. Who's voting? Me,
I
Claire,
have-
Meredith?
Claire said I had her vote,
Okay.
so I need one more vote.
Really?
Yes, Claire said I had her vote. And I'm going to give this to her as a security to hold on to in case
I don't trust Claire.
you don't trust Claire.
She told me she doesn't trust me. She just told me that.
Oh, wonderful. Personally, I would love if you vote me. I'm gonna go talk to other people and like.
I've been vibing the same with you and Brandon the whole game, but
Yeah.
I feel like you just got dicked.
I got fucked over because I gave him his power. I'm pissed off because he had other options. Not saying
Well,
that
he
you were. It was you and Claire.
It was me and Claire.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that he should have put you up, but I'm saying that he went back on a promise, and that pissed me off. When I gave up the power because I said I thought I was safe regardless, and I had made that deal with. I said, if I take the seat, are you gonna put me up? And they both said no. So that means Bryce lied, and you're a liar, you stinky little cheesy liar. Screw you, cheesy liar.
I don't trust Claire with that vote.
I'm gonna talk to her. Obviously,
Bryce
I'm
has a
gonna talk
banked vote and Claire has a banked vote.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Bryce.
I have none. I just have a seat.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Bryce and see if he can put his bank vote on me. Okay, let me go talk. Let me go see what I can do.
Let me know what you get, because I need to know where the votes lie.
I
if
would
it's
love if
fucked
you would
already.
let the votes lie with me, because there's not many.
This is the best case scenario for me. Bryce just severed his relationship with Lainey. If Lainey goes, Bryce only has me. If Brandon goes, Claire only has me. And I don't trust Claire, and I have an incentive to go after Claire now because she said she don't trust me. Drake and Meredith are my 2 outside of the big alliance that were good with me. I didn't want either of them to go, and they're not. After the whole entire debacle with the Maddie Venus flytrap, I'm still not on the block. And I feel like that is something very admirable to say to a jury. So I'm very curious to see how next round goes. And I did not think that I could pull off the game that I've been pulling off. The way that like I've instigated stuff, pulled out, and everyone gets mad at each other. I've done that twice. Huge points. the Maddie thing and the Venus flytrap, those are both me. Both of these two going is fine with me. Like, it benefits me either way. I just gotta see where the votes lie and then just come out squeaky clean because everyone's feeling good with me. No one puts me out.
I have a bank vote. I would love if you use it on me. If you don't, that is what it is. I am scared that I'm going to go. And so as a token of my trust, I'm going to give this to you for safekeeping in case I am banished. I would love to stay. I would love your vote to stay. If I do stay, I would love to have that back.
That's what I was about to say, is you get it back.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going back. So.
I don't really know what's happening because I don't trust a thing Christian or
But
Meredith say.
this is me.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate it. And this is real. Like,
Yeah.
everything's forgiven. And I mean that.
Yep. I have no idea if I'm going right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually crying right now. Fuck. It's fine. But
Here's the thing, because like when Meredith and Christian talked, I can't trust a thing that either of them say. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
yeah. Yeah. I really want to talk to Christian. I really want to talk to Christian. But he's been talking. He's one minute. Like, I just want to talk to you.
This means a lot to me.
Yeah, I talked to, because I was gonna give it to Brandon, like in front of everyone if I got banished. I was gonna keep it and then give it to him, but Taylor said I had to give it to somebody before, and so I said, Brandon, who do you trust? And he said you. And I said, okay, I was thinking about giving it to her too. So this is a present from me to you. And if I get voted off, I'm gonna cry. It's gonna suck, but it is.
But
what
you
it
have
is.
my word that if you end up staying, this is yours.
Yes.
This means a lot to me.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
All right, it's time for another banishment from the greenhouse. Brandon and Lainey, you are the final two nominees for the week. One of you is about to get banished. But before your fellow players vote, you have one last chance to plead your case to them. Brandon, you first.
Wow. This has been a very fun day, and I hope it's not over. I will not say anything against Lainey because I love her and I love sitting, I don't love sitting next to you up here. This is pain. But I do want to say I've really tried like my hardest throughout this entire day to, own up to what I say, and I think it shows. I've made it this far. This is the first time I'm having to do one of these, so I appreciate the vote if you keep me, and if not, I understand. But I do want to say, and that's all I'll say.
Lainey.
Hi. Please don't vote me. Thanks.
All right. And with that, it is time to banish. You're now so deep in the game. How does it feel?
Bizarre. I really, at every turn, I'm like, this is it. This is my time to go. And I fight my way out of it. Man, it would make a great story if I get to the final. Yeah, shocked to be here. Top 6 is, I think, my second best in the game community so far. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, it's been a wild ride to get here. And this is another tough choice, but I honestly don't know how much this decision even would make a difference for me either way, because I don't have strong bonds with either these people or the groups that they represent. I don't know what happens going forward for me, but the consensus is we're sending home Lainey because the Green Thumb is scary. And I don't know what's going to happen to it, but that's the best we can do with what we've got.
Alright, thank you.
What's up, Lainey? I am so sorry. I tried to convince, when you watch this back, I tried to convince Meredith to keep you. I feel like it would be better to get Brandon out now, but like, I feel like I can't do anything. I only have one vote, and Claire wants you out, and Meredith was stagnant the whole time. Right now, I'm standing between. I have Drake, and I have Meredith, and then I have Bryce, and then Claire and Brandon say they trust me. These rounds are going to be very telling. So I'm gonna hopefully go for the power and then hopefully get the daisy chain. So that'd be cool.
Brandon's my top 2, and he has been since the first round. I feel bad because Lane and I also made a top 2 shortly after Brandon and I, but I was with Brandon first. I also feel bad because Lainey gave me this. But
What was this? Just
the green cone. But I need to hold true to my word to Brandon and Bryce because they are the reason I'm still here. They gave me the coins to be able to buy the needless furniture. I would have been out otherwise. So I am going to banish Lainey, and I'm also using my bank vote to banish Lainey.
Once I announce the result of the vote, the banished player will walk with Hannah upstairs and have an exit interview. By a vote of 4-0. Lady, you have been banished from the greenhouse.
Can I say some shit first? Alright. So, I'm just kind of disappointed because I gave you the green thumb. I thought that was, kind of helping me out. I figured I'm not stressed. I'm just disappointed. I get it. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. You're gonna have to work hard to earn a jury vote.
Alright, good game, Lady. Lainey's time in the greenhouse has come to an end. The final 6 compete next time on the greenhouse.